So there's a lot of things that the trans woman isn't privy to before this whole life-changing operation, right? Some of them are innocuous, some of them not so innocuous. Like I spent at least $300 on bras, right? I was almost ready to relinquish to one more surgery. I was gonna have fucking Velcro installed on my shoulders, right? I finally got the courage to step to this one genetic woman. I said, I've spent about $300 on bras. None of the straps will stay up. She looked me right in the face and goes, oh yeah, they don't. You could have told me at $50. I don't need a bra. These are excruciatingly perky for being hung on a 57-year-old woman. Another thing that the trans woman isn't privy to before this whole life-changing operation has to do with and there's a bunch of you in here, and it's a church, and this is probably when the lightning strike's gonna happen, people, so just stay seated, it'll all be okay, they'll take my charred body out that way. The other thing has to do with the proper care and maintenance of your brand new hoo-hoo. Did I tell you I spent 23 grand for new boobs and a hoo-hoo? I did mention that, right? I need to preempt this whole thing. Yeah, I call it my hoo-hoo. I got 23 grand wrapped up in it. I'm gonna call it what I want. All right, so one of the things that trans woman isn't privy to before this whole life-changing thing has to do with the proper care and maintenance of your brand new hoo-hoo. It's hard. It's hard in a church. It's hard anywhere, but it's really hard in a church. About 2 months ago, I wake up to this, let's call it an unusual smell. Hey, I'm telling the truth, people. Suck it up. I'm looking all around the bedroom for the origin of this unusual smell. Finally, I realize that smell's coming from my $23,000 hoo-hoo. I am pissed. $23,000 hoo-hoos are not supposed to smell like that. $8 hoo-hoos, maybe. My girlfriend says, not to worry, baby, it's treatable. Go see your doctor. I was like, oh yeah, we go and see my doctor. I get in to see her. She says, Morgan, how do you know something's wrong? I was like, my brand new hoo-hoo, it smells. I think it's broke. She leans into me all sincere, like it's old home week or some shit. She says, you know, they smell a little bit. I was like, baby, that may be, but if this one does, it better do it like a new car. I got way too much money wrapped up in this one. Then she asked me if it smells like fish. I was like, no, Then she asks, does it smell like bread? The only thing I could think of is, where does this woman buy her sandwiches? It's fun in here, people. It's very much fun in here. And my gynecologist refuses to come to a show because early on I let her know she made it to the bit. She's like, oh no, oh no. So another thing that really annoys me after, you know, I got a lot of money wrapped up in this, you know? So it really annoys me when people get the pronoun wrong. Like when my gynecologist calls me sir. Prompts such buyer's remorse. And one of the things, the thing that I found that works as a really wonderful remedy is I don't go anywhere without watch out for lightning strikes again too, I just thought of that. I don't go anywhere without an 8x10 color glossy of my brand new vagina. And I only use the term brand new because in that wonderful photo it still has the price tag on it. That worked so well, I figured, you know what, let's put together a gag license with that same photo on it, right? So I had this little gag license made up, and that was fine, right up until we got to the part where I put it in the same fold in my wallet as my real license, which was also okay until last week when I got stopped for speeding. And I just pulled my license out and handed it to the nice young officer, and he He's looking at my license and he looks in the car. He looks at the license and he looks in the car over the top of his aviator sunglasses. And I'm like, oh yeah, officer, my hair was different then. I was growing out my badge. The last thing I want to tell you about is affirmation for the trans woman, right? I just never know where it's going to come from next. Take this evening. I was driving here in our brand new Mini Cooper, and I may or may not have cut this young man off. And he rolled the window down and he screamed out the window, "You stupid bitch!" And I was like, oh, he gets it.